Hello and welcome to WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Kit Miracle. Kit is the Executive Director for the Jasper Arts Commission, and we're going to talk about a lot of shows that are coming up over the next 3 weekends and a lot of events that people can start signing up for, and a really cool visual arts display that will be in the Crimp Gallery. Welcome to the show, Kit.
Oh, it's always great to be here. Thanks.
Well, it's always good to have you. Well, I guess we should talk about the performing arts because, man, it's just going to be 1, 2, 3.
Oh, the next 3 weekends, yes. We're ending the season with a bang here.
Yes.
So we have this coming weekend, we have The Miracle Worker, which is by Montana Repertory Company. And those of you who saw To Kill a Mockingbird know what high standards they have. It's the same company. And in fact, a couple of the actors are actors that were in To Kill a Mockingbird.
So they're returning, I guess.
Yes,
Good.
in different roles. So very high quality.
And are there tickets available?
Yes, there are.
Okay, and
This is the Helen Keller, Annie Sullivan. You may have seen the movie, but to see the play is always so much more meaningful. It just really grabs you.
it's a little different to watch a play than as to see it on the screen.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And so tickets are available. They should
Yes.
call. They should call you. But I guess they also could take a chance and get them at the door.
Either one, but
Okay.
you can be assured these are assigned seats, so
Okay.
you get the better seats the sooner you get your ticket.
Okay. And how do they contact you for that?
482-3070.
That's the easy way. 482-3070. Okay. And then next week we have Broadway Today, and that also is Saturday.
It is. It is the last two. It's the musical hits from the last 2 years of Broadway musicals. So it changes all the time. The actors and singers change all the time. So it will be 2 women and 3 men singers, and then we'll have a small band behind them. And I just found out last week which ones were coming because these are people who are actually on Broadway, and they come at the last minute if they don't have a show, so they'll be coming.
Oh, that is exciting.
It is, it is.
And tickets are still available for that.
Those are still available. It's one of those big, glitzy, you'll love all the songs and singing and stuff.
And so you'll leave singing.
Yeah.
Okay, but I guess the Miracle Worker you'll leave thinking, and this
Yes.
one you'll leave singing.
That's true.
Okay. Then the Texas Tenors were delayed,
Yes.
postponed, I guess we should say, because of the weather.
That's the first time we ever had to do that we had to do it for the weather.
So you're going to have them coming in mid-April.
April the 13th, which is a Sunday at 7:30. So if you still have your tickets from Christmas, those are still available. Still good. So just bring those. If you've mislaid them, Karen can reprint them for you.
Okay.
But tell her ahead of time. So we do have a few tickets left. It's getting close to sell out because they are just so popular. They do Branson. They do a whole boat tour. You know, these people are out there. They're in Las Vegas. The guys are so nice. You know, when I was talking to them on the phone to exchange the dates and all that, they were just so sweet. So.
And you probably have for them, I'm sure, you have a group of people that follow them. So you'll be pulling from, I guess you could almost say, the tri-state.
Well, yes, and anybody who follows them on the internet, we get, now with the internet, people just follow their favorite performers, and if they're anywhere close, we've had people come from as far away as St. Louis and Tennessee and of course Indianapolis and Cincinnati. You know, they'll come a long way to see somebody they really want to see.
Okay, so the Texas Tenors are almost sold out.
Almost.
So they need to call you now,
Yes.
482-3070.
That's right.
Okay, now let's talk about visual arts.
Visual arts, we're wrapping up Youth Art Month, which is a national thing. We do it every March. This last 2 weeks of the month celebrates the artists from the middle schools here. So it's great to see the middle schools students, and it's a real tribute to the teachers on the variety of projects that they can pull out of these kids.
And you can still see that display until
Monday, actually.
Until Monday the 31st. Okay, so a few days left on that.
Right.
And then we open a new show at the Crimp Gallery.
Yes, we have Chad Hardwick and Jimmy Henderson. And Chad is Notre Dame, and he does these beautiful ceramics that are jewel tones with I think it looks like stones in them, but I can't really quite tell. And then we paired him with Jimmy from South Carolina, who does gorgeous photographs, and they're close-ups of feathers, and the colors in the feathers matching the colors in the ceramics. So they will both be there on the opening day, which is the reception, which is on April the 3rd.
Is that a first Thursday?
It's a first Thursday.
Okay, so April 3rd, and what time will they be there? What time's, I guess, that reception or the activity?
Well, the reception is from 5 until 8, but they're both going to be giving gallery talks. So everyone who's attended that, it is so meaningful to listen to the artist and their process and why they do what they do. And if you haven't been there, the gallery talks are free, the receptions are free.
And it's a great way to start the first Thursday of the month.
It is.
And it's kind of a special event as you pair with the Jasper Merchants, do you not? For the
Well, we kind of broke apart from them last summer, so it may come back again this summer, but it was working better for them to do First Fridays, so I don't know if they're still doing that.
So it's your first Thursday.
It's our first
All right.
Thursday. We're still there on first
At 5
Thursday.
o'clock at the Crimp Gallery.
Right.
Which is, part is the, I guess, the
Lobby,
foyer
yeah.
lobby of the auditorium.
Right.
And that's a great display that you always have there.
It is. Every month we do a different one.
Okay, and then it's free admission?
Free admission, always.
But you obviously take donations if somebody would like to.
Yes,
make a
of course.
What are the hours?
It is 8:30 until 5, Monday through Friday, until 7 on Thursdays, and then Sunday afternoons, noon until 3. We are closed on Saturdays, mostly because we don't have enough staff to handle it, but one of these days maybe.
Okay, and let's talk about the senior outreach program that you'll be doing in the next month.
This is, our 4th or 5th one, where we take performers into the senior resident homes, and they do about an hour performance. And a lot of our older patrons were so loyal to us all those many years, and now they can't get out and travel, so we take the performers to them.
Take a show to them. That's cool.
So we have Ray Major and his friend Mike Bryan. Mike Bryan lives in Floyd's Knob. And between the two of them, they play at least a half a dozen different instruments. The fiddle and banjo, harmonica, guitar, accordion, and I forgot what else. I don't think they're bringing the keyboard, but I know that Mike plays keyboard as well.
And it's always happy tunes they're playing.
Well, it is, and they're going to kind of focus on the 30s and 40s, which are kind of meaningful to our patrons at the senior homes.
Now, people may be thinking we're way too far out to be talking about this, but Chalk Walk will be here before we know it.
Chalk Walk, folks. These were sent home. We had 5,000 of these printed. These were sent home in backpacks last week, so watch for them. Dig around in the bottom of those backpacks and get them into us. Remember, there's a deadline if you want the free T-shirt, and it's only $10 to register and get your free T-shirt. And I can't see what's the deadline here. The deadline is April the 17th.
Okay.
So get that in. And you could still register afterwards, but you just don't get the free T-shirt. But why would you want to?
And there's no really limit to that, because once you fill the square, you can kind of start going down sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these are for kids to reserve a square. Is that right? For them to.
Well, we don't
chalk?
assign squares.
Okay.
It's basically so that they get their pack and each of the bags, and they're really nice little backpack bags. Has the large box of chalk and a lot of goodies from the merchants. We have boxes of stuff that businesses in town have given us, and it's just so wonderful, all the support that we get from so many businesses and individuals.
Chalk Walk is such a neat idea. Let's hope the weather is perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, that's always the big key when you do any kind of outdoor event.
Yeah, right.
Now you have art ventures that'll be coming up this summer.
Art Ventures, again, these will be mailed out. If you've already taken an Art Ventures, these will be mailed out. If not, we'll be getting these on the web. This is already on the web that you can download the app if you don't get one. Okay. And adults can sign up for these as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Art Ventures, we do 5 weeks this year, and starting the second week in June, and it's for kids of all ages. Plus, we have more adult classes this year. And Bill Worrell has been teaching like draw and paint like Van Gogh, and he's going to do one on fauvism, which is that real bright paintings, you know, where people use exaggerated colors. We have a one-day plein air painting with Wyatt LeGrand, who had an exhibit with us a couple years ago. So if you're an adult looking for something to do, there's fun stuff. So this is not yet on the web, but it will be. If you want one now, give us a call and we'll get it, because class sizes are limited.
And if you want to get on the mailing list, I guess I should call
If
you
you
too
want
for
to
that.
be on
Okay.
the mailing list, call us also.
And that is also for adults and kids?
Yes.
Different classes for different people?
Oh,
And isn't it like a Tuesday night or a Thursday night? It's
Well,
set
the
up really
adult
nice.
the adult ones are, but the children for Art Ventures are whole week long classes. So they'll be maybe Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 11:30 or something like that. Usually an hour and a half or 2 hours. It depends on their age group. If they're real young, it's a shorter class. Usually, if it's older children, we have the longer classes. So we have ceramics and weaving and just all kinds of fun projects.
Okay, and to wrap things up, and we're going to do a show separately on this, but you do themed birthday parties.
We still do themed birthday parties, and it's hard to get a date. You know, if you want one, give us a call, because we book out pretty far in advance, and they have to come after our events. So we're kind of ending our events, so there will be a little more ability to do those on the weekends or evenings.
Okay. Kit, thank you very much. Now, we do want to point out, remember, for the performing arts, this Saturday is the next performance. It'll be The Miracle Worker, and that will be at, what time does that start?
7:30.
7:30. Always 7:30, right? Okay, and then next week is Broadway Today, and what time does that start?
7:30.
7:30, and then the next one is a Sunday, the Texas Tenors,
At
which was postponed, but
7:30,
now, it's 7:30. All right. Kit, thank you very much, and make sure that you go to their website or give them a call. Better yet, stop by and view items that are in the Crimp Gallery. Right now, you'll see local schools that have art items that are displayed, and you can pick up brochures or any kind of information.
All
like
that stuff is out there.
Kit, thank you very much for being on the show, and thank you for watching WJTS Inform. We are local people watching local people.